G'day guys, and welcome to the Centre Bounce, where today we will be talking about Tom Doedee moving across from the Adelaide Crows to the Brisbane Lions. This is the Watchlist. Tom Doedee is a 26-year-old, 90 kilo, 190 centimetre medium defender who came across from the Adelaide Crows and has played 82 games for his career. He's a medium defender with an interesting size of 190 and is also capable of playing not only on the bigs but also on the smalls. This is a great, in my opinion, a great acquisition for the Brisbane Lions, especially with some players in that backline starting to get on in years, and the core of that backline is certainly looking to shape for another premiership tilt. It was a shrewd pickup because Tom Doedee is actually still trying to recover from a second ACL rupture. This is his second time. He did it against the Suns in 2023. The first time he ruptured his ACL was in round 1 of 2019. He's also struggled with hamstring problems, where in 2020, in a shortened minutes and shortened season during COVID, he actually missed the last 7 games of that season trying to get over that hamstring injury. Of course, the next 2 years, in 2021 and 2022, he continued to rise up in his trajectory in order to reach his full potential. He played a great role, an integral part of the Adelaide backline, and by the end of 2022, he had finally played just 20 games for the third time in his career. And he'd only missed just the 3 games since the start of 2021. By the end of 2022, he was actually ranked 7th in the competition for intercepts, and he continued to be rated elite for pressure as a defender. And when you look at these statistics in which he is deemed elite in, comparatively across other medium defenders in the league, he is elite in intercept possessions, intercept marks, one-on-one wins, 1%ers and spoils. These are all statistics that you want to see from your defenders. He's also above average in rebound 50s. And you can see that this guy just does not give up on plays. He can play on the bigs, where he can just simply negate them, bring the ball to ground through a nice big spoil. He is also capable of taking some intercept marks, whether they be big or small. He's certainly capable of playing a number of roles on the ground. And Bailey Fritsch, that was clearly a free kick. Give the ball back to him, mate. Stop wasting time. The team that he's going to is the Brisbane Lions, who have finished second on the ladder, and as we all know, fell agonisingly short in their grand final loss to the Collingwood Magpies. They had 17 wins and 6 losses for the year, with a percentage of 123.1. They were actually, according to the statistics, the number 1 team. They were first offensively, and they were 4th defensively, and they're also equal 5th when it comes to average age per player at 26.1. There's a great profile. They were top 4 in both offense and defense, and that offense was carrying them very far. They've also got a great, as I mentioned, a great core in the back line. This guy should slot in. How do they fit? Well, the Brisbane Lions actually ranked dead last for rebound 50s, having only about 36 of them per game. Now, you got to take it with a grain of salt that this isn't necessarily them just simply struggling to get the ball back out again. It's more so because these guys were also the number 1 teams when it comes to contested ball in the center of the ground and clearances. So certainly when it comes to ground position, and the ball was not going into their back line anywhere near as quickly as for a lot of other teams. So you got to take that statistic with a grain of salt. They were equal 6th for intercept marks. They were 10th for defensive one-on-one wins, and they were 6th for 1%ers. These are things and areas of the game which Tom Doedee excels in, and at 26 years old, he is primed to slot into that team. Now, of course, there's no rush to get him in, as he's still recovering from that ACL injury, as I mentioned. He actually won't even be in contention until at least mid-2024. Now, we know the Brisbane Lions have a sensational medical team, And Tom Doedee has shown a resilience to get back at the highest level despite coming off of injury, significant injury at that. So it's likely that he still won't be in contention by the earliest in mid 2024. Now, by the time he's ready to come back, he's likely to challenge for Ryan Lester's spot, who is 31 years of age. So, what's the prediction though? I actually predict that they're going to take a conservative approach and slowly ease him into the side. Ryan Lester showed that he was certainly capable of playing this season. He even was able to go forward, kicking a really important goal. I won't forget that goal that he kicked against Carlton in what was a big time moment. They were down and they had to get up and continue to fight back with building momentum. So Ryan Lester has certainly not been a disappointment this year. I can see them holding on to him, using him for this year coming up. They were only one straight kick away from winning the flag, going down by 4 points at the MCG. So they probably won't feel that it's imperative to rush him back into the side. I reckon they will do right by him and for the longevity of his career and not bring him back ASAP. The guy is still got quite a bit of football ahead of him. He's only 26 years old. Ease him in slowly, get him used to the system. And the thing with him is, even if they decide to take it slow, he is a tremendous leader. And he actually served as a captain at the Adelaide Crows when there was Rory Sloane had to step down for a couple of games. He would have been the next captain if not for the emergence of Jordan Dawson coming across to the Adelaide Crows from the Sydney Swans. This guy would have been the next captain, and he will do tremendously and doing the right thing by his team and going back when it is right for him to do so. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was another episode here of the Watchlist, where we talk about Tom Doedee's move from the Adelaide Crows to the Brisbane Lions. If you liked what you saw here today, please drop us a like to this video. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're new, a sub, please, would certainly go a long way to help promoting and growing this channel. And remember, guys, here at the Centre Bounce, we do the hard work so that you don't have to. See you all in the next one.